Hi guys, today we're going to be making some low carb Anzac biscuits with our low carb cookie mix here. So traditionally Anzac biscuits are obviously packed full of sugar, brown sugar, golden syrup, oats, all the high carb ingredients that we try and avoid when we're living low carb. So when we were creating this biscuit, we wanted it to taste like a proper Anzac biscuit. So we are still using a small amount of rolled oats and a small amount of golden syrup to get that Anzac biscuit taste. However, if you do want to make your cookie even lower carb, you can substitute out the oats and use extra sunflower seeds instead, which will drop those carbs down. So what we're going to start with today is all our dry ingredients in the bowl here. We only need to use half the packet of cookie mix here, and that's going to make 20 Anzac biscuits. So half the pack is 160 grams, so we're just going to measure that out. And we're following the same process as we always do with our baking, all the dry ingredients in one bowl and then the wet ingredients in a separate bowl. Okay, so we're going to add 1/4 cup of rolled oats. 1/3 cup of sunflower seeds. The sunflower seeds help give it that Anzac texture as well. If you ate it with your eyes closed, maybe you think they were rolled oats. And 1 cup of desiccated coconut. Alrighty, get all that out of the way. So that's all our dry ingredients in the bowl there. I'll just give that a quick mix together. Looking good already. So you can see the mix there. So I'm just going to set that aside now. Now for our wet ingredients. So I've already melted together 100 grams of butter here and 2 tablespoons of golden syrup in the microwave. So that's been melted together. I'm just going to pour that in. I always use a spatula to make sure I don't waste any. Yeah, perfect. Set that there. So I'll just whisk that together lightly just to cool it down a bit as well. You don't want to put an egg into boiling hot butter. And then we will crack the 1 egg in. And whisk that together. Yum, yum, yum. Alright. Then we simply pour our wet ingredients into the dry cookie mix. Again, using the spatula to make sure we get it all out. And then just mix it all together. Okie dokie, so all the dough is mixed together now. We're just going to get our lined baking tray. So you can see I've just lined a rectangular baking tray here with baking paper. And then I'm just going to start scooping out the mix into balls. So we're going to make 20 balls and then we're going to press them down. They don't have to be perfect. Alrighty, so you can see we've got our 20 Anzac biscuit balls here. Now we're just going to use a fork to press each one down. Okie dokie, so we've got 20 lower carb Anzac biscuits ready to go in the oven. We're going to bake these on 160 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes until they're golden brown. Okie dokie, so you can see the finished product. These are a batch I did this morning. We've probably only got about half of them left because everyone in the office dug in because they're so tasty. But hopefully you can see on the camera there, whoops, how nice and golden brown they are. and how much they actually look like a real Anzac cookie. So like I said, that was the goal, to get a real Anzac biscuit taste with heaps less carbs. So these have a quarter of the carbs than traditional recipes. If you want to make them even lower carb, don't use the oats and just put the extra sunflower seeds in instead. So I hope everyone really enjoys this recipe. I know we all love them, so yeah, enjoy.